Alright, today we're changing out the standing rigging on the Harlow hut. And basically what I did is took all these lines down first, and then my wonderful friend right here, Max from RigWorks, is doing all the hard work. He's basically just telling me what to do, and I'm following directions, hopefully well. First thing we did is we took off the staysail. We lowered it, left all the pins on there, and then we did the Genoa, dropped it, and left all the the tackle and stuff on there. Put the sheet below, or excuse me, the sail below, and then I'm going to leave this one up here until we have another hand, and then we're going to put that below probably. Right now I'm loosening all the turnbuckles. First I had to take off the tape that was on there, take out the cotter pins that were in there, pretty easy stuff, and then basically loosen this. And then to loosen this you go clockwise, and I'm using these big wrenches right here. Basically you put one wrench right here like so, and then you take the other one and you loosen it and you go clockwise, so you're going this way. And once we get all this down, we're going to do the forward one and then the aft one, leave this one nice and snug, and then we're going to unstuff the mast. So now we're going to take off the mast. Tell me when you're ready. I got it back here. Up and over my head. Basically we just got some fenders here. Just put it on some fenders and voila. Beautiful. Basically take all those off, leave everything on the mast as much as possible, and then we're going to take these and those off last, I'm assuming. Is that right? Yep. All right. Once we get the crane on there, right? Yeah, exactly. All right, perfect. And there was a little rot down there, so it's a good thing I did this. Just learned something pretty good. This is the radar cable right here. If you're going to put a radar up your mast, if you ever need to unstep your mast, you want to have a connector so you don't have to cut your radar cable that he was afraid might have to happen. So thank goodness somebody thought ahead. Sweet. Okay, so he's taking off my auto helm wind instrument because it's like a little J box there, and then these had connectors on there. So if you have anything running up the mast, you definitely want to have connectors. And we may have to cut a cable, but we haven't figured that one out yet. Alright, so the only cable that we have an issue with right now is the radar cable, and I traced it. It goes through here, up through here, and to the panel. So basically, hopefully, we can just take this white cable off and run it back through there, so when he takes the mast off, it's all good. Well, I thought we were on to something. There's the cable right here, but when this was made, it goes through this area right here, and we can't cut, or we can't pull it through, so we're gonna have to cut it most likely right there. Alright, so what we did is we put the main halyard on back here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to tension this. So we take the tension off of these, and then when we go to step the mast, we're basically going to have a lot of tension on this, and then we can undo the turnbuckles, and then actually take off the cotter pins and let these loose. Just barely enough line. Dan's getting ready in the bosun's chair. He's doing those back there. second backstay is off now. And I believe they gotta take those two off and they're ready to dig it. There goes the little. So Dan's taking off the other one right here. And we have that. And then these two should be ready to go. And of course we have the main halyard. Got that one off now. There we go.
As soon as those can make it over the mast, we'll stop for something.
Okay. Tie them up. Better to demast here than in the middle of the Pacific. Okay, this is my existing instrument, and you can see some birds. Oh wait, that's my wife's wonderful food. Some birds landed on this or something and broke it. So I'm going to replace it with this and put in some new cups. And then I'll explain where I got this from on the internet. Pretty cool. So this comes with the system. Basically, I just need to take this apart and then install that. Not too hard, just take this off like so. First, I'm going to add a little super lube onto the end of this. So I put a little super lube in there as well. And then I'm going to put that screw in that hole, right there. Basically, I'm going to pick it up with this. Just drop it in there, like so. Hopefully you can see that. Tap it down a little bit. And then put this right on there. Actually, I want to clean this a little bit. Yeah. What's happening? So this is the one I took out. It's got a point on the end. So I'm gonna put this one in. Basically pop this puppy on like so. Give it a little. Should kind of snap in there. Throw in your screw with the screw side going towards it. And then tighten her up. Make sure it's in there tight enough. Alright, look good. Give it a good firm. As you do not want to go back on the mast. Perfect. That should work perfect. Alright, now we're going to do the same to this. Just take this one out here. Hey. And we're lefty-loosey. Cups are upside down. Alright. Pull this out. It's just as tight, so I'm going to clean this as well. Same thing applies. Take some super lube. Put it in there. Grab your new ones. Put a little on there. Button that puppy down. You can use the same screw if you want, or you can use the new screw. Bought the new screw, so I might as well use the new screw. Alright, grab this new screw. Put it in there. Away we go. And voila, it works like a charm. So now we're just waiting to get hauled out so we can get the bottom paint done, the cutlass bearing, and some other odds and ends. This is what it looks like when you take your mast out. I don't know what the heck that stuff is down there, but it's kind of nasty. But hopefully this will all be cleaned up before we put the new mast in. Or the same mast, but new rigging.